What's your name, bro? I like this shit. I like this jacket, dog. What's your name?
Enrique.
Enrique, make some noise for Enrique.
Bueno. Ven en alma que está bellaco. Mi bicho anda fugado y yo quiero que tú me lo escondas. Agárralo como bonga. Se mete una pepa que la pone cachonda. Chinga en los Audi, no en los Honda.
Hey. Let's go. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another podcast. My name is Enrique. I'm your host for Doozy Podcast. And we're here with the Dago Hugh Hefner himself, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, calm down. Keep it down over there. The one and only José Manuel Flores.
Hey, what up, everybody?
Let's go. What's up, bro? Welcome to the Doozy Podcast, bro. We know.
I'm honored, bro, to be here today with this.
We've been talking about this for a cool minute. Like, this is
cooking for cool.
This has been going on for a cool minute. For anyone that's tuning into Doozy who doesn't know who you are, if you had to give like a quick elevator speech, this is who I am, what would you tell the people out there?
Well, I'm José Manuel Flores, basically, 25 years old. I'm a occupation.
Wait, you're 25. When's your birthday?
March 22nd, 1999.
99?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
I was like, yeah, bro.
I thought you were older than me, man.
I thought you were.
Hey, let's not get too high.
Anyways, back to the
occupation. I'm a surgical technologist. I'm actually fresh out of school. February marks actually my second year. So I'm kind of like a rookie in the field, bro. Not going to lie. So this is like my year going out. Rookie year's been a fucking wild year, to be honest with you. Overall, I'd say I'm a pretty wild person, I like to go out, enjoy myself, shit like that. Just have a good time type of shit, so.
When you go out and stuff like that, what do you do? Like when you say
we go clubbing, we throw crazy ass shit, we go out, we go ball out type of shit.
I heard before we started this podcast that it's only about a yacht. You threw what's that about? What's that about?
I have a tradition every summer. I throw a yacht party, and it's been going on for like 3 years already.
We gonna be there, right?
Yeah,
we gonna be there.
You guys pull up. This coming 2025, bro. Literally, let's do it.
Yes,
Summer
sir.
yacht party.
Hey, y'all hear this back there?
I want you guys in there, literally.
Heard it here first.
Literally.
Oh, you want us there?
I want you guys there. Yeah.
Party. You said you do one
every summer.
What does that like? What does that include? Like,
I mean, literally, just we ran out a yacht party. I mean, we ran out like a yacht. And go out to the bay. We've done some in Mission Bay. We've done some in Coronado. My favorite one is honestly the Mission Bay, to be honest with you. It's like a laid back bay. You don't gotta worry about like, the fucking National Guard around there and shit. Just rolling and shit. Yeah.
You just pay and then you stay there the whole
day. I mean, they take you out. It's kind of like you're getting like your own little VIP section. It's just that you're out in the fucking water type of shit. So
you're just partying in the fucking water.
Take your bottles.
Have you guys been on a yacht before? Have you guys?
No, never.
No.
Obviously, we. Come from San Diego. We both went to Golden Hills.
That's crazy, actually, if you think about it. Yep.
Yeah, when my aunt came out and she was like, "How do y'all know each other?" And I told her like, "Oh, I knew him growing up, and hey, go fix it." And then she said, "Like, how long have you known him?" And I said, "I left San Diego when I was 13. I'm almost 27, bro. Like, that's how crazy. That's how long ago we haven't linked up. That's how long ago we haven't."
I just recall, honestly, just being in middle school. And then, like, after middle school, once you get to high school.
It went by kind of quick, to be honest. Where did you, what high school did you end up going to?
I went to San Diego High.
All 4 years?
All 4 years, yeah. Shout out to San Diego High, by the way. Ghetto ass school, but the time of my life. I had the best 4 years of my life, honestly.
At San Diego High?
At San Diego
High. Did you do, like, sports and stuff like that or no?
I played 1 year in soccer, just 1 year. After that, I was like, yeah, it's really not worth it. Because, I mean, you kind of be, doing sports, doing this whole school thing. And I went to MedTech, School of Science and Technology. So that shit required so much, bro.
I keep forgetting, like,
different branches. Yeah,
like, different branches and stuff
From
like
what I remember, it's so it's one, and then you got SciTech, you got business, then you got IS, and then arts.
What the fuck? Yeah. You can kind of like pick what you really want to pursue in high school. It's not like you got to do.
The one I went to was kind of like known like as like the little good boy school because it's like medicine and science and shit like that. So we were kind of like more controlled, but like arts and and fucking business were like shit. There was like fights every day.
So after everyone graduated middle school, everyone kind of went their own separate ways in a sense.
Yeah, basically. I mean, some people from Golden Hill actually went to San Diego High. And we started off as a group, I remember. So, like, on the first
I feel like that's how the goal is, to start off as a group,
exactly.
And then people start getting new friends.
I was just about to tell you, Like, the first week, we're all together, like, literally, like, a little group of chickens, basically. We were together there and shit. 1 week comes in, we all start branching out. New friends, new circle of friends.
Well, by your senior year, were you hanging out with anyone from Golden Hills?
Bro, for my no, honestly, no. I mean, I kept in touch.
You guys suck. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
But, nah, like, we didn't really hang out.
Damn. So ever, like, after Golden Hills, that was it?
Yeah, bro, after Golden Hill, that was it, honestly. Like, I kept in touch, but, like, that...
Tends to happen.
Yeah.
Sounds like y'all need a shot back there. Hey, can you fill me up real quick? No Diddy.
Can you rephrase that?
Can you fill me up, please? No Diddy.
Pause. Thank you.
You guys want a shot? Hey, give him a shot. Give him a shot.
Get it in.
Hey, let's go. Get it in. Get it in. So
you
you graduated, huh? This shit's fire.
Yeah, that's right. That's
what I'm saying.
They saw me from the pod and let me know it. That who made this burger?
Yeah.
Who made this burger? That's a good ass burger. So after you graduated high school, what was like your next step after that? Because everyone goes their own separate way after that.
Honestly, to be honest with you, I was lost. My priority was get through high school.
Yeah.
My mom and pops, as much as I love them, they're high school dropouts. So none of them pursued it like a legit career. They work traditional jobs, and it's kind of like a Hispanic thing. It's part of our culture. You don't.
Yeah.
You completely disregard your education and shit
for your family.
You start working, make your own little hustle and shit like that. So my mom, she's been housekeeping all her life. My pops, he's been a cook all his life. So statistically speaking, I wasn't really meant to go to college and shit like that. I was kind of meant to I graduate high school, get a quick traditional job, and start working. So I was pretty lost, bro. Like I didn't have an older figure to look up to. I'm the oldest of 3 brothers, so.
Damn, you were that guy. Man.
Yeah,
you were that guy. You had to be that guy.
The first gen, the one that goes through everything. So I didn't know shit about applying to college. I didn't know shit about scholarships. I didn't know shit about none of that stuff. So I kind of just picked up on it, learning along the way and shit. So, but
when you say you were picking up on this, out of high school, 18 years old, or when did you actually?
Yeah, out of high school, basically. I had to kind of learn about it. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I don't know what FAFSA was. I don't know what
Respect for that shit.
Yeah, that actually sucks because I got some help, and if I never received it, I would be lost as fuck as well too. So getting out of high school, not knowing what FAFSA is and stuff, that's rough, bro.
And it's kind of embarrassing, but I was the type of guy to literally go on YouTube and kind of look at videos on
how to,
because I didn't want to. But my parents didn't really know shit about it, so I couldn't really.
YouTube got everything on.
At this point,
I think at a point I looked up how to make out with someone, bro. I'm not gonna keep it a buck. I think I've looked up how to kiss someone.
We've all been in middle school before, brother.
Honestly. Yeah.
And then learning the Heartless by Kanye West lyrics, bro. So you can.
Yeah, right. Old school YouTube with the blue screen for the tutorial, bro.
The logo on the app is like a fucking radio. It's like a radio, bro. The old YouTube.
That's before the ads, bro. Before the ads. You could just put a video
bro.
On and watch that shit immediately.
You get a bitch ass ad every fucking
no more
video.
YouTube.
And you get an ad in the video.
Two ads.
Yeah,
skip
one.
one.
You skip it. You get one.
Motherfuckers. And it's the second one.
You need YouTube Premium, bro. When we record the podcast. Oh yeah, obviously we're not at the fucking studio. We're in Dago, everyone. We're in fucking Dago. We're out here though. We're out here for the first time. This is the first time in an episode we record outside the studio. So
it's a traditional studio, bro.
We had to come down to Dago with Jose and pop off.
Yes, sir.
I'm honored, bro.
But after high school, what was as far as first jobs, you getting into I guess working. Well, how did that work out for you?
So I knew for a fact that I want to go into medicine, 100%.
Okay, that's good.
I originally started off as a medical assistant, so my main goal was to go into a medical assistant program, and I found out about it at Mesa College. I started off at Mesa College. So shout out to Mesa College. I started off there, and I wasn't really feeling it, to be honest. I wasn't much of a fan of the one-on-one shit with patients and all this stuff. I was like, fuck. But when I was doing this, I got my first job as a waiter at a restaurant. So I was working there for 3.5 years, going to 4, but I got out before I hit the 4-year mark. So when I was doing that, I was doing the whole job thing. I was going to school. I was doing, clinicals and just trying to get through,
That's tough.
It is fucking rough.
And so back then, I don't know if anybody's working in the restaurant industry, but back there, I used to
sell yourself.
Yeah, literally. I used to work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. And then I had school on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
God damn.
So I had no life, literally. I couldn't go out go out nowadays and shit. I couldn't go out. I had no social life. I could barely go out with friends and shit like that. So
that's one of the hardest jobs you can have.
No, yeah, definitely.
And while you're going through all of that, just to bring up this topic, everything you said basically you didn't have time for yourself. You didn't really have that time for yourself. Does that also include when it came to a girl as well, getting into a relationship?
Definitely, yeah.
With that,
100%.
You couldn't be. Could you be in a relationship with all that going on or no?
No, back then no. Aside from the fact that I didn't have any time, I also did not have the financial stability. And you gotta be honest with us, man. We're providers, bro. We really are at the end of the day. And I just wasn't in a good situation in my life, or a good where I wanted to be in life, where I wanted to start a relationship. I just didn't want to get into that. So,
did you though? Were you in any relationships while you were in?
I've only been in one legit relationship, bro, all my life.
One?
One, yeah, one. 100%. I'm admitting here, 100%.
Breaking news, everybody! Right here on Doozy Podcast.
Only one.
Only one.
One genuine relationship. Yeah.
Wow.
Wait,
Yeah.
one genuine. The other ones weren't. Obviously, there was some sort of turnaround for you. There was like some sort of like click. What was kind of like the starter to that, where you were just like, I need to like pick it. This is what I'm gonna do. You started dressing differently. You started the way you presented yourself was a lot different than you were 18. What was like the deciding factor where you're like the turning point?
Okay. I think the fact that, I mean, like I said, I look up to my parents a lot, but I didn't want to follow their steps. I don't want to be working for life. You know, I don't want to be breaking my back for years and years. I want to, like, you know, be the type of person that kind of like lets their money work for them, enjoy their life type of shit.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you know, live up to that standard, you kind of have to fit into the standard, you know. So that's why I kind of just started improving, you know, self-care type of shit. I started acquiring self-care routines. I'm the type of guy that takes care of himself, bro. I get my eyebrows done.
Yeah,
I get facials.
I got mine done today.
There you go. Look at those.
Shout out. Preach.
I get manicures, pedicures, bro. I don't give a fuck. But
Wait,
still,
what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. Go.
I acquired like the whole self-care routine. I upped my whole styling game, bro. Because back then, like, if you remember me from middle school, I didn't really like. I was just like.
I think you just like comb your hair and just wear your.
I used to comb my hair. Same fucking what's it called? Aeropostale, the brand back then. It's like an Aeropostale.
Hollister.
Yeah, Aeropostale hoodie, like some jeans and like some fucking Airwalk shoes. Literally, that was like.
Airwalk is crazy. Payless.
Yeah.
Payless.
Throwback.
Anybody else go to Payless? Anybody go to Payless? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. All right.
Back
Cool.
there and shit.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you just.
I just said, yeah, you know what? I want to break the barrier, you know. I just want to be different. I want to actually, you know, live life to the full potential. And that's also when I started acquiring, like, different lifestyles. When it came to investing, dressing better, you know, looking into career options and shit like that.
Who got you into, like, investing and stuff like that?
Investing, so...
I feel like when it comes to that, it's always, like, most people that I meet, it's never, like, a solo thing they do. They always hear it from, like, another birdie. They always get, like, you put in this much for this, like, stock, like, and you made this much. That's usually how people, like, for fantasy football and stuff, like, it's not people wake up and I want to do fantasy football. It's like me telling you, like, we should do a season, and you get influenced by it.
Right.
I think investing is one of those things too. Were you influenced by someone else?
The fact that I started investing was, I mean, like I said, I was the YouTube guy. I was literally just looking up videos on how to improve yourself.
How to invest.
And one of the topics was investing, and I was like, well, what the fuck is investing, you know? So I kind of looked into it and shit, and they were like, well, stocks, ETFs, real estate, all this shit. And I was like, well, what the fuck is all this? I did, you know, further research, and I came across, like, you know, stocks and all that. So, but then in high school, I think it was my sophomore year, I had a professor. His name was Dr. Nephew. Well, he was a doctor in Dr. Nephew. Yeah. He was like an economics doctor apparently or some shit. But I took economics with him, and he's the one that kind of introduced me into the whole, you know, stock market and shit, how it worked. Ever since then, bro, it's been true love. I love investing, honestly. Like, the stock market is like one of my biggest hobbies, honestly. Like, I'll like sit down.
You said you love investing?
I love investing, bro. Honestly.
Why do you love it? Like, why do you say that you love
the
it?
returns on it, bro? Literally.
the returns, it's kicking in, bro. It's kicking in.
Shout out to Bitcoin. Shout out to Tesla. Shout out to all these fucking, honestly.
Oh shit! Watch out!
Damn. To get into a profession, a career that you're doing, it's not a walk in the park. Not even close.
Oh, fucking no.
For you, obviously, everyone has their pros and cons and their struggles. From you getting into this profession, what would you say is like one of your favorite experiences that you're like, this one of the reasons I love doing my job is because of this. Like you know, you're like, this is why I do my fucking job. Is there any situation where you had like yeah, I love my fucking job, and after will you give us like where you're like, yeah, fuck this job too? So.
Well, honestly, I got into the medical field. I don't know if you guys know about this, but I suffer from hearing loss on my right ear, actually. Minor, not a lot. I'm not completely deaf, but I suffer from like
a minor.
Exactly.
All right,
yeah.
my fault.
As a kid growing up, you know, I was privileged enough to never be denied healthcare. You know, like if I needed something, I was always there and everything. They were always there providing me with top-notch care. You know, hearing tests and shit.
You had Kaiser?
I wish.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I forgot.
I wish. Nah.
Now you do.
And then
He said now you.
I don't remember. Not maybe. But I remember in middle school, I literally had a hearing aid. I don't know if you recall.
I do remember that.
I had a hearing aid in middle school. So I wore a hearing aid, and back then, you know, since like I said, my mom and pops couldn't really get through it. So that hearing aid, you know, was covered by, because I used to be on Medi-Cal, bro. So, because, you know, you're on the low budget back then. So now I'm privileged enough to not be, but hey. But it was covered by hearing aids, everything. So I was able to get through. I was never denied care. So it's kind of my way of giving back to the community, you know, being there for kids, being there for adults who actually need you, with like, you know, to improve their better, you know, in a better stance type of shit. They really need you. So I don't brag about the money. I don't brag about nothing. I'm really doing it out of a good heart and despite. So.
Good, bro. Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Let's give a round of applause for this guy. Damn, let's go, bro.
And it goes both ways, man. It goes, I mean, I work with kids. I've worked with adults before. Hear me out there.
Go ahead.
I've worked at both sides, reconstructive surgery, aesthetic surgery, which obviously, aesthetic surgery is pretty fun. You can see all the fun stuff, BBLs, boob jobs, facelifts, rhinoplasties, all that good shit. But then with reconstructive shit, you kind of see the sad part. You can see kids with burns, kids with, deformities and shit like that. So you're kind of like, fuck, it's a little bit of balance of everything. It's like 50-50, so.
What would you say is one of those experiences where you're like, I wish I didn't have to clock in tomorrow? Do you have a situation like that?
I think honestly, I always wake up with a good positive energy. I show up to work. I'm like, this is my job. I do this because I have have a passion for it and shit. And then, but something that really helps is when you have a good team with you, a good surgeon, a good anesthesiologist, a good circulator/nurse, and a good surgical tech. The minute I find out, I'm not doing shit anybody, but the minute I find out that I'm stuck in a room with somebody who's not really about that good energy, who's gonna fuck, my day's gonna be drained out of this shit. That's why I'm kind of like, fuck this job,
What was one of the longest surgeries that you had to
longest surgeries I've done? Fuck, I've done open septal rhinoplasties. They take 5 hours. I've done.
What is that?
Open septal, when you fix the nose, literally.
Yeah.
Go inside. I've done lap appies that turn into open. That gone for fucking 4 hours. I've honestly done everything. I've done boob jobs that kind of fucking take through 2 hours. A little bit of everything basically. There's shorts, there's longs.
What would you say are some pros and cons to that working in the medical field?
My career. So the pros, it's a stable career. Obviously, you have job security,
pay,
benefits.
Yeah,
exactly.
You work at the hospital.
Exactly. So. You're not outside breaking your back on hot ass temperature. You're in a nice environment, cool, controlled environment. The toxic workplace could be toxic, obviously, but
yeah, that's just work. That's anybody can be,
anywhere you go.
You can be a firefighter and still have the worst toxic environment, or
exactly. And then, all that the cons. You gotta obviously kind of make your priority. It's your career, so you can't really disregard that shit. You have an image to represent out there. You have to protect that image.
Yeah. Do you have obviously? Mm-hmm. You have friends that you work with that have kids and they're married and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Do they would you say it would be tough for them, from your perspective? Mm-hmm. Does it look kind of rough, maintaining a profession like that?
And also, yeah. I'm basically the youngest one at the hospital right now, from what I know. And
really?
The operator, I'm the youngest one. So everybody around there, I'm surrounded by people in their 30s or late 20s. They're already have their family, their kids. They've been doing it for years.
They've been doing this for a minute.
And so I'm the little the new fish in the pond type of shit. So they're always giving me advice and shit, solid advice on how to be better. Consistently, keep a straight career and shit. Be smart about it. Don't lose your head and shit. There is one or two who kind of threw me some shade when I started there, but I'm not gonna.
Oh yeah, that's it always starts off a little sour, but once you get situated, it kind of you be.
I really don't know how the fuck they never really. I'm a pretty likable person. I'd say that. So I don't know how the fuck when I started at the job, literally ever since this day, I don't really fuck with those people.
Hey, keep that energy, bro.
It's just a little certain ones, but hey.
Don't switch up. Don't switch up.
You just know what you don't fuck with, and that's good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's standing as we say nowadays, he's standing on business.
Yeah.
Standing on business. Exactly.
Think of another shot or what? Let's go. Batty, shot o'clock.
Javi.
Fondo. Hey, clap it up. Let's go. Hey.
That's my
Armani.
Let's go. As I mentioned before, in your profession, it's a little difficult to maintain a relationship. Mm-hmm. We're gonna dig deeper into that. We're gonna start we're gonna start digging deeper into your head and figuring out who the fuck really is Jose.
Right.
If you had to give people out there who are plotting, messing with their hair, figuring out who is Jose and how can we get his attention. What is your type? What is your type of?
What type of woman?
Your type of woman. What gets your gears just?
Bro, honestly, with all sincere honesty, I have no type. I do not discriminate.
I ain't got no type.
I do not discriminate. We take
respect.
anything. We respect. Exactly. But I will say
you're good at it, bro. You PR trained? This guy's like good. Who is this guy? I asked him the most juicy questions. He's like, I like everybody. I love everybody. Fuck, this guy's too good, bro.
They trained him already, man.
Who is this guy? Go ahead.
I'll be honest though. The female that I gotta go for, gotta have her shit together. Honestly.
Amen.
Be at least. I don't give a fuck if you work at Subway, nothing about Subway, but I don't care if you work at a taco shop. I don't care if you work at.
Please sponsor us one day, please.
For real though. I don't care if you have a 6-figure salary or a low basic job. I really don't. As long as you're genuine. You're down to earth. You know what the fuck you have in life. You strive for better and try to improve yourself. I'm sold.
So
yeah.
And to go back a little bit,
Mhm.
you said you've been in one genuine relationship.
One genuine relationship. Yeah, to this
What was her ethnicity? What was her race?
She was Hispanic. Oh, she's Hispanic, yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
How long did that last, if you don't mind me asking?
We were together for 8 months, but I mean, we kind of talked for like the whole grand total was like a year, whole total year.
Gotcha.
We were talking
When
for a
was this?
minute.
When were you?
This was, bro. So like, I was in high school. We were kind of like high school. I mean, we didn't go to the same high school, but we kind of started dating in high school, and we kept in touch all high school type of shit. So like, if I think about recall my high school experience, she's definitely like a big part of it. So.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, she was definitely. I mean, we still keep in touch today. Like, we're good friends and shit. We're professional about it. We're good.
Uh-oh.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Shout out to her. I know she knows who
I'm
she is.
kidding,
but,
I'm
yeah.
kidding. Like, you got a lot of stuff going for you right now. I feel like you have a high tempo lifestyle.
Mhm.
It eventually has to end. Eventually has to, come to an end where you take a break and you have a
wanna
breather
settle.
yourself, and you don't have to
Mhm.
be doing 4-hour BBLs and stuff like that. When you're ready to close it up and stuff like that, what's like your end game? Where do you like to end up?
I mean, I definitely something to think about this. Like, like our culture, Hispanics don't really think about the whole retirement thing. I feel like us Hispanics.
Who is this guy,
Yeah.
bro?
I feel like us Hispanics are just so focused into, all right, we're gonna work for life. We're gonna be working 50s, 60s, 70s, and then I have uncles who are like 60 and they're still working, bro. So it's kind of a thing. I don't really prioritize retirement, to be honest with you. I mean, I just kind of want to go day by day, make the most out of it, keep working while I can, keep generating, getting my bag, securing it, investing, go out there, enjoy life, because you never know, bro. Literally, I mean, you're here today, you're not here next week.
True.
So
Not to say that that's a bad lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
It's just not your lifestyle.
it really isn't, bro. It really isn't.
Because we need, those kind of workers out there. But
No,
like,
definitely.
for sure, I get what you're saying.
Exactly. And I feel like if I were to retire, I mean, as of today, I feel like I would get bored, bro. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? No offense to people who retire and shit. Go enjoy, go golf and enjoy your shit. But I would rather, have a lifestyle where I'm fulfilled. I got something to do, something new every day. I'm looking forward to something new, in a week from now. So I don't want to just kicking back at home, just doing nothing. So,
Retiring. Who's gonna be doing boob jobs if you're not working? You know
yeah,
what I mean?
bro, that's a good question. I mean, the new generations. I mean, we gotta get them
Exactly.
out there. So it is what it is.
I
And my
like
career is very demanding, bro. I mean, you can't be doing surgeries when you're like 50, 60 years old. That's why I'm so big on, investing and kind of securing my bag early on in my 20s, 30s, because, I want to make my money work for myself.
You feel
so.
people are more comfortable working with younger
Oh, yeah, definitely.
technicians, I
Mhm.
guess you would.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you think the people that you work with would rather have you than somebody else? Like, because you are the youngest one in your, your position.
Uh-huh.
Do you think, respectfully, do you think they would pick you over anyone any day? Just
Oh,
because?
easy. I know some of my doctors. Shout out to my ENT family, by the way. I love you guys. But definitely, for sure. I think the way you present yourself, your charisma, you show you're into it, you kind of put yourself out there. And when you show passion for it, they kind of like, all right, this guy's really about his shit,
Yeah,
Like,
I would enjoy being in the room with him for
exactly.
4 hours.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I mean? For this
And
BBL.
it's a whole vibe in the operating room. Like, if you guys think we're just standing there, like,
yeah, how is it in there? Is it
Bro,
like
it's a fucking
y'all be
vibe.
jamming out or what?
We show up, we
Yeah.
walk in, the surgeon welcomes everybody, anesthesia's the whole team, your nurse is a good team. It's all teamwork at the end of the day. We bump music, we're just there.
Are you on
vibing
aux
out.
or is the surgeon on aux?
Normally, so I'm the type of guy to literally go onto the aux. I'll be bumping in the.
Oh,
in
you're
OR.
the mood setter.
I'm the
Oh,
mood
yeah.
setter, exactly.
Oh,
We be
okay.
bumping anything in there, bro. You tell me and I'll lit it up. So I cannot stand an operating room that's completely dead, and all you hear is just like the fucking monitors in the back.
I couldn't imagine
Dude,
working like that.
Yeah, I'm like, I cannot do this. Bro.
What's like one of your go-to songs right now? Like
go-to songs right
it,
now?
it depends on the crew you're with too. Obviously,
Mhm.
like
I mean, as of right now, I've never really dealt with any difficult crew. Like they're willing to listen to anything. I cannot stand country, though. I'll admit that. I can't stand
Really?
country. Yeah. If anybody likes country here, I'm so sorry.
all right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna
Sorry, Billy.
That's that's
You like country too, don't you?
I mean,
I'm not gonna
I don't really know much about country besides Morgan Wallen. That's like the main guy apparently, but that's the only.
That's the main guy.
Is that the main guy? That's the only guy I know.
Nowadays.
He's the main character. Yeah.
Billy's about to school you right now.
Well, actually, Chris Stapleton.
Hey, Chris Stapleton
don't
though.
talk shit about two.
No, Chris Stapleton.
You got pipes.
And then last time I checked, Post
Diddy.
Malone was trying to hop into it. Beyonce
He's
was
actually-
trying to hop into it. So I was
Beyonce-
like,
really?
Beyonce did like a country album.
She
for
did,
it.
yeah.
So I was like, all right.
But Post Malone kind of he sounds good though. Post
mean-
Malone's a good country artist if you ask me.
Yo, absolutely.
It's
Yeah.
You guys
straight.
listen to him or am I just?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think he
Who
dropped,
the fuck is that?
he dropped a new album. It's pretty good. Yeah.
You've heard it?
Yeah, F1
Oh,
Trillion.
shit.
Fire ass.
I thought it was only one.
Nah, it's
Anyone,
good.
anyone else listen to Post Malone back here?
Posty.
Krishan?
Posty.
Luke Combs.
Okay.
Chris
So
Stapleton.
you can't stand country?
I mean, if you put it in the back, I'm not gonna bitch about it, but I'll probably be like, all right, Like, okay, it's like
veto this shit. Veto this
work
shit.
To it, you can't work to it. Like that's
you can't. You need like you
yeah.
kind of need like uplifting music in the while to kind of stay awake and shit.
Are you a Apple Music or Spotify user?
I'm an Apple Music user.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
to the we're back, boys.
I regained you guys after the
Yeah, let's step it out.
Yes, sir. Regained you guys back.
Hey, he's back. Hey, welcome back, Jose. Welcome back for your recent Apple Music replay. Who was your top 3? Let's see what we got here.
Travis Scott was my number 1.
What?
Number 1. Yes,
that's
sir.
not who the fuck I thought you were gonna say.
Really? Number 2.
Respectfully.
Right,
Number 2.
music.
Peso Pluma.
That's what I thought.
Peso Pluma. And then number 3 was Bad Bunny.
No.
Yeah.
Anyway, nah, just kidding.
Park, as far as schooling wise,
Mhm.
what did you have to do in order to get into the profession that you are now? Like, did you have to go into like a specific school for like 2-3 years to earn this degree, and then you have to do this and do this? Like, what was the first step? You're like, I want to do this.
Mhm.
What was the first step in order for you to get that started? What was like the first
So
step?
the total duration for me to actually finish my career was a total of 4 years total.
Okay.
Everything, but that's including prerequisites. That's including right after. I kind of delayed it right after high school. I didn't go right into college. I took like a little break, like 6 months. That's when I started working and shit. And then I started going to college. I started off at City College. That's where I took all my prereqs. And then from there, that's when I went to Mesa College for the medical assisting program. Finished it like in a year. And then from there, I found out that that wasn't really my shit, my calling. So I was like, fuck. So then I went back and I kind of looked into the surgical side of medicine. I discovered the whole surgical tech position, which is really not talked about. There's really like a lot of people out there who don't really know what a surgical technologist is.
I don't.
Exactly.
I mean,
Neither do I. No.
Exactly. I wasn't
I
offended
don't.
by it until I was like, it's a pretty low key career. It's still kind of fairly new. It's like 15 years ago, this career did not exist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
not. It's like pretty fairly new type of shit. So. And
Pioneer over
and it
here.
improves by the year. So it improves by the year type of shit. So I looked into it, and then luckily so from the Mesa program, my old school director, she referred me to Southwestern College at Otay Mesa, and that's where they have the surgical tech program at. But yeah, it took a total of 2 years for me to finish because of the whole pausing. They would delay clinicals because the whole COVID
I bet that was
shit
like
show.
a whole lot of
Stopping,
resuming classes,
We would
and then
go
like
back,
going
and then
for
we
like
would
3
stop.
weeks, and then
Exactly.
a little bit
Zoom
of
calls.
Yeah.
Zoom calls,
Exactly.
Microsoft Teams,
Bro, oh my god, I was never an online learner. I hated online classes. I really did.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people actually thrived with it. I literally was like, what the fuck am I doing?
When I was in the military, when I was getting ranked up, and when you become a sergeant, you have to go through some schooling and stuff like that. It's a in-person thing. You have to be there for 3 weeks. It's called BLC. When I was going through it, just because during COVID, it was all through Zoom. So all the stuff that I had to present, like if I could march people, if I could command people, it had to be done through a camera.
Oh
So for the most of that whole class, I filmed it in like my garage. And I have to do like PT exercises and stuff like that. So I put my phone down and start doing push-ups and like
stay
the
awake
leg
and shit.
lateral, like the the lateral leg raise, this and that, and just so yeah, fucking Zoom classes and stuff like that. That definitely it sucked. So I can tell.
It did. And then there was a portion in our program where we had to do lab simulated shit, so you can't do that shit online.
Would you say that you're very hands-on? You have to be kind of like it's like a visual.
You really do, yeah. If you're
oh yeah, especially for your career, you need to be fucking.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Just watch a Zoom video and be like, okay, I can perform surgery now, right?
Get in the room, oh fuck, what the fuck is all this shit? No, you have to be able to withstand blood, guts, throw up, pus, everything, bro. You see everything.
Was one of those categories rough for you at first, where you're like, oh, like
all my life, I can stand everything. I can see blood, I can see guts, I can see everything. The only thing I cannot stand though, till this day, is vomit. Vomit
really
throws me the fuck up. Every time I see somebody throw up or even hear somebody gagging, I start feeling uneasy, bro. I can't stand it. I swear to God, yeah. I swear to God.
I bet that's common in the hospital though, right?
Bro, all the fucking time, yeah.
So you gotta walk away.
I kind of had to like either walk a little bit away
or learn how to tough it out.
And since I work with peds a lot, so a lot of these kids, they show up and then making a fuss, coughing, and then they start gagging and start throwing up into the little weird little kidney cup that we have. And I was like, oh my god, bro, like no, this can't be happening now. Where I'm at right now, I used to be a student there for 2 months. And so lucky me, they actually offered me a position right after I graduated. They were like, you know what, you show skill. It shows that you kind of you're into it, so you might as well sign on. What? It's your first job, and I was like, well, fuck yeah, going from being a waiter to an actual career. I was like, I'll sign on.
Oh, you're where did you? You were a waiter. Where did you serve at? Like, where would you?
I used to be server at Los Reyes, by the way. Shout out to Los Reyes. So.
The last guest that we had on the podcast was also in the restaurant industry.
He worked at Old Town, I believe.
Yeah, one of the shops in Old Town. He was in the restaurant industry, and he said like you watched the episode, and he said it's rough. Like
it is.
Tip your servers.
Tip your servers, bro. You gotta wait the extra 5 minutes.
No,
Shout out Brian.
Exactly.
Obviously, by the time this podcast comes out, this whole weekend will already be done. But we are stepping outside out of this podcast. We're going to downtown San Diego. Y'all seen us promoting the fucking podcast, this and that. As a group, as all my friends, my brothers are here. This is our first time actually, as a group, settling down and getting a table and stuff like that and having a good time in Dago. And we wouldn't, be in this position. We wouldn't be here actually without Jose. So we got to give much credit to Jose. And shout out to your homegirl for getting us that table at Toro. What's her name?
What color? My homegirl.
Shout out to homegirl that got us the table at Toro. We'll see y'all later. So yeah. Hey, shout out Jose, dude.
Gotta take care of my boys, man.
Let's go, man. Do you have any advice for anyone that is watching this, or anyone back here, and for anyone that is struggling that doesn't know what's the next step for them? What would you say is like a good I think you need to do this, and this is the next step? What would you say for someone that's I would say now you're situated, now you kind of have an idea of what you want to do, and you're comfortable. Which shout out you, congratulations.
Thank you, man.
For someone that's not situated, what would you say to them that they're kind of looking for some sort of reassurance?
Well, it definitely hits back home because I was in those shoes, not too long ago. 4 years ago, bro. I literally didn't even have $200 to my checkings account. I didn't have a credit card. I didn't even have a car. I was just starting my first job, so I know how it feels, Yeah. I would highly recommend just sitting down, laying out the facts, literally write them down on a piece of paper, and be like, where do I want to be 4 years from now? Lay out a basic plan on how to get there. There's going to be sacrifices. There's going to be a lot of it. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family members. You're going to have to sacrifice a lot, man. You really are. You're going to have to put in the work for sure. Long, brutal hours where you have to literally you get home, shower, sleep, and boom, back up type of shit. And it's going to suck. The first 1 or 2 years going to suck. But it's definitely worth it in the end. Like I said, now I live a comfortable lifestyle. I'm not where I want to be at because I want to keep going.
Yeah.
But I'm not stressing out for oh, shit, I got to pay rent, next week. And I'm like, fuck, I'm urged. Where I got to pay my car note, and I'm like, fuck, I can barely afford it. I live a comfortable lifestyle where I'm going to stress out. I used to stress out. And like I said, less than 4 years ago, I was living paycheck to paycheck. So
yeah, it
kind of sucks. I know how it feels. I truly do. So but then I sat down and kind of laid it out by myself. I was like, I do not want to live this life. So I kind of, what do I have to do? I have to follow the steps. And that's when, I did my own self-research, came across investing, self-work, kind of self-improvement. Had to cut off some ties with some negative people that just kind of dragged me down.
We're dragging you down
exactly,
from, continuing.
And then I surrounded myself with, people that you kind of become who you surround yourself with. You got to,
100%.
Exactly. I got to where I'm at today due to networking, to be honest with you. All the hands I shook, I'm here today because of that. Networking. It really comes down to networking. And when they see the type of persona you are, they kind of see okay, this guy really wants to improve, He wants to he's putting in the work.
Yeah.
He's willing to, do better. And they kind of elaborate you to keep going. I do this, do that. And I'm always the type of guy to say, if somebody's going to talk shit about you, make sure it's somebody, who's above you, type of shit. They're doing better in life than you. They win more than you. They're up there.
Yep.
If somebody's going to talk shit about you.
I never heard that before. That's
exactly. If somebody's going to talk shit about you and they're way below your level and situation in life, why the fuck are you even stressing? Just let them talk.
Your network is your net worth, you know what I mean?
Exactly. There you go. Exactly.
What about your relationship with your parents, especially with this profession? Did they have a big part of, or would you say where you're at now? And then it's okay to say that, obviously people I got here without a lot of help, how to on YouTubes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Were your parents a good motivation, a good?
My parents, I mean, I take a bullet for them. I owe them the world. They gave me the basics. They really did. They gave me love, a roof above my head, food, caring, the nurturing, everything. But like I said, they didn't teach me the real shit in the real world. They didn't teach me what taxes are. They didn't teach me how to buy a house. They didn't teach me how to get your first car, how to apply for credit cards, none of this shit, bro. That's part of our culture too. Hispanics, it's just a cultural thing. They don't really prioritize that shit.
Kind of just have to learn.
You kind of just have to learn. Yeah, they kick you into the pool and I go learn how to swim, type of shit. So, but I definitely owe them a lot. And until this day, they're still my biggest supporters, bro. They're my day ones. They're always there. They're always saying how proud they are of me, and it means a lot. Like I said, they're humble people. Son gente de rancho type of shit, if you know what that means. They're just the most humble if you actually know my parents, they're gonna be oh yeah, these guys are super humble. They're not about the the flashy lifestyle. They're super basic, bro. They really are.
Do you have a goal that you want to hit where you could say now I'm satisfied? What's that what's that turning point where you're okay.
Well, I mean, there's opportunity for growth in my career for sure. I could branch out into surgical nursing. I could branch out into an actual surgeon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that you can actually be not the assistant no more. You can actually be the surgeon.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can play whatever fucking music you want. Some peso pluma.
I could. But the only the only downside about this is you're a surgeon. Such a nice that's a flex.
That's
bro,
a title.
I'm a surgeon,
that's a title. That's a fucking title.
Exactly. But that's when I'm fuck. 15 years or plus of schooling, bro. Fuck. And I mean, I go out with a lot of my residents. Shout out to everybody, you know. And, you know, they're always telling me, bro, like, if you're going to do this, you have to, like, full-on dedicate. You're not going to have a life outside. You know, it's just school. And in those 15 years, my biggest fear is, like, in those 15 years, what happens in those 15 years? What if I die? Or what if, like, you know, there's, like, a major accident where I'm like, you know, not able to enjoy life no more? I was just wasting my whole entire life, you know, in school and type of shit. So I'd rather just enjoy life, you know, go day by day and just enjoy it. I have a solid career at the moment, so I'm not stressing out. And that's why I kind of wanted. I was a good student, but I hated school, bro. I'm honest with you.
I hate school too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking hate school.
I hated school, so I was like, I want something quick. I want something that kind of gets the bills paid, kind of makes my life a little easier, which I ended up.
For your profession, would you have to stay in San Diego this entire time?
I could definitely branch out. I mean, there's like traveling contracts and everything. You could
branch
out.
True.
You could travel. You could branch out anywhere. But honestly, I'm comfortable in San Diego. Like I said, where I'm at right now, everybody's like a family.
It's home.
This is home. It really is. My whole family's here. My whole friends are here. I've been here my whole life. So, and I got lucky enough to start at a hospital where it's like, you know, it's like a whole family vibe. So, and I really do. It's a blessing because I mean, most of these hospitals, it's like a really toxic work environment from what I hear from like other coworkers and shit. So. I'm truly blessed to be there. And
I'm where you fit in,
man.
That's love. Hey, can we get a round of applause for Jose real quick?
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you.
That's crazy. All right, cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers, baby.
All right, so we're gonna get into the last section where you guys ask this man, this stud right here, in some personal questions that I was aware of, and I think it's time we ask these questions. It's time to put him on the spot. What do you guys think? Put him on the spot?
Yeah,
let's go.
On the spot. Anything goes. So, bold, everything.
How this is gonna go? These are juicy questions. Some are really juicy, and some are just, you know, whatever. You can answer these questions, but if you do not answer these questions, everyone, including yourself, we must take a shot.
Let's do it.
So keep in mind.
And also keep in mind, drive to the club. So
yeah, we gotta go to the club. So either you're really honest, or
we getting fucked up.
Or we getting So what do you guys think? You guys ready?
Everybody's cup is full, right?
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. So. Ask you a couple questions. You know, we can go into some detail if you want to, just so you can get yourself out of some trouble.
That works.
So the first question I have for you is...
I'm already getting my cup.
We went to Golden Hills together. We've been there for quite some time. I got to be honest with me, sir. Did you ever hook up with anyone that we went to Golden Hill with?
Hook up with anybody from Golden Hill that I remember.
That you remember?
I don't really keep in touch with everybody, but I definitely did. I did. Well, I'm not sure if you remember her though, but
wait, what's going on
here? Name drops and everything.
Should I drop the name or add?
Yeah,
I'll give the initial S. And it was kind of known thing in middle school that her and I kind of had like a thing going on in middle school. You remember? No.
Second letter.
T.
All right, clap it up. He answered it. Clap it up.
We're still sober. We're staying sober, baby.
What's the most that you spent in a club? What's the most that when you woke up the next morning and you were like, oh motherfucker, like?
Oh, that's fuck.
You have to give a number, bro.
It's kind of sad to admit this, but the most I spent at the club, it's definitely like $1,900.
God damn! And what? Just alcohol?
I mean, it was a VIP section table. We were popping 3 bottles, but then we just wanted to keep going. Literally, when we're in the moment, just keep popping.
So just $2,000 later,
$2,000 later. I remember the next day I had to go to the bank because I was just, you know, every Sunday I tend to go to the bank, just kind of, you know, withdraw shit, move around and everything. So then I go to the bank and I was like, fuck, I can't believe I dropped nearly 2 racks on a fucking night out at the club.
Rent.
That's rent. Fuck. That is rent, bro. Yep, exactly.
Did you party the next weekend?
I did party the next weekend. But I spent that Sunday. That Sunday recovering. Honestly, I stayed in. I was like, ain't no way I'm going out, because I used to go out Friday, Saturday, Sundays back to back. Yeah. So Friday
back to back
downtown.
to back. Yeah.
Exactly. Saturday downtown, and then luckily me,
what did you do Sundays?
We used to go hit up PB or go like to speakeasy type of shit, you know. And since I'm off Mondays most of the time, so I get to go all out.
Nice.
But yeah,
$1,900 is.
Yep.
That's rent.
Yep.
That's fucking.
Shout out to Temple, by the way. Temple, baby, #1.
Oh, they took your money? That's the person that took your money?
They took my money. Temple.
Yes, sir.
Balling.
What is one of the craziest locations that you did the dirty? One of the craziest locations that you perform sexual intercourse with a certain person.
I'm gonna give names, right? I just gotta say the situation.
No, you know you don't get names, but
parking garage at my current job. Parking garage at the current job.
It's a lunch break.
No, I mean literally just after
The work
dipping.
wife.
Yeah, that's when it happened. Was lunch break with the work wife.
Right?
Hey, shout out Brian for the work wife.
Right.
Would you agree there is work wives? And
Oh, hands down, there's work.
you have
for
one?
Sure.
Would you say you have a work wife? Like,
I-
you like this?
I-
Good morning. Good morning.
I got my little work wife for sure.
Good.
Nothing but love for her. Nothing but love. We cool. But yeah, there's definitely work wives out there. Now, if you have like a legit wife and legit girlfriend, well, God, I feel bad for you. But hey,
He said, but I'm good over here. So
exactly.
we're all gonna guess
Uh huh.
what we think your current body count is. Whoever is the top two closest to that number, they don't have to take a shot, but everybody else has
Take
to.
the shot. Okay.
But let's say
we're talking body count this year or like oh my
This year, that changes things.
or all my life. I mean we gotta be prescriptive. Is it like the whole life or we're talking about?
I want
this
the
year?
whole life
the whole
since
life.
the womb. If you were doing the dirty, I don't know, like
Okay. Well, I started kind of like in middle school, so that's when
middle school.
Yeah, at middle school is when it started. So
I was stuffing my report
Bro,
card
I was
underneath my
playing
bed.
Pokemon.
Fucking
in
Elite
middle school,
Sports
bro.
Resort in fucking middle school, bro.
Let's go with Javi. Looking at the guy.
Since the womb.
Give him the mic.
From the womb, we'll say
Keep it a buck. You know.
23.
All right, bet. Pass it on, Armani. You might have to scoot up a little bit.
My calculations say 12.
Okay. So step up. Armani said good.
It's got to be at least 55.
Say 35. bro. Started in middle
35.
school.
Okay, keep in mind. You have in mind. Okay.
My best guess 46.
Okay.
He opened up with this year, so I'm gonna say
Yeah.
somewhere above the 60, 63 probably.
Okay. Billy.
That's the only thing that threw me off was it this year.
Yeah.
I was gonna say about Sam, but
About Sam?
Oh, what?
Dude, that's
Wait,
more
this week or?
Yeah, after that, I'm 17. I'm gonna say 17.
Okay. Down to the Kiki boy.
69.
69. Keeping it juicy. Well, my two boys in the back with 2 chains. You guys are safe. Everybody else, take a shot.
Oh! Cheers,
baby.
cheers.
2 body counts, right?
To body counts.
Body counts.
To body counts, y'all. Zay, what is like your women turn offs and turn ons? Like, what's one of those that gets you?
So turn ons in a woman for sure. Definitely somebody who knows how to hold themselves. Takes care of themselves. We're talking about like takes care of herself. Facially and aspects. She likes to dress well.
Mm-hmm.
Does makeup and shit like that. Although at the end of the day, nothing against people who go natural, but I'm more of a guy who's like into women who take care of themselves, hold themselves together, and have a nice ambition and personality and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Turn offs are people, females who just don't. They're just scandalous, loud. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Basically, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are your women turn offs and turn ons?
My turnoffs? Shit. I would say the same thing, kind of just loud, like no respect. If you throw like a cheeseburger wrapper out the window while we're driving, bro, I'm
You're like,
what the fuck are you
bro?
doing?
Like,
Exactly.
I'm kind of like that.
What's it like a turn on for you that you're like, yeah, that's
Turn on.
I like that.
Music taste. If
Okay.
they're
Music.
yeah.
What artists do they have to say like, hey, my name is Billy, nice to meet you? Like, who do you listen to? Oh, I listen to. Well, what's the artist at?
Sexy Red, no?
like blood on the dance floor or something like it's Sexy Red. That's a little wild, but I mean, I don't want to discriminate against somebody who you like your music. Music kind of makes you, and whatever resonates with you. I don't want to take anything from that. So
Someone else is PR trained over here, and I
Yeah,
guess.
right.
Anyways,
I'm about to say somebody that don't take care of themselves, like they fucking stink. You know what I mean? Like a chick, I'm walking with a chick, and like I go to kiss her, and I fucking smell her, bro, or like, you know what I mean? Just
there's situations where you're with the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and you're trying to cover up some of the noise. You usually play a song, you get on the speaker.
Uh-huh.
What's one of your go-to songs of because when you put it on a song, it can kind of
Uh-huh.
that'll kind of determine your flow.
Set the mood.
Yeah, set the
Okay,
mood.
so
Your,
mood, okay.
your repetitions per minute. It's low key doing the job. Like, what's one of
Okay.
those songs that you're
I've been in
busting to? Like, yeah, what is one of the songs you're gonna blow your nut to, bro?
hey now.
What? My fault.
All I gotta say is, I've been in different situations where there's, R&B tends to be the flow, and in all sincere honest, I don't really fuck with R&B in the background. When we're fucking. I really
this
don't.
is the first one. This is the first. I'm
I
kind of
know-
curious on what you're gonna say.
I know some people are into that R&B-ish slow thing when they're fucking and shit, but honestly, I'm not. I bump to the up shit lift. And I'm like, we're talking about El Alfa, 4K, put that shit on there, type of shit. Yeah. I cannot do R&B slow vibes. I really can't.
Go to now, go to now, go to now.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
So turn that Al Green off.
Yeah, right.
Get that out of here.
How can you mend this broken heart?
Oh my God.
Your one genuine relationship that you were in.
Mm-hmm.
If you can describe that one relationship
Mm-hmm.
with one word,
Mm-hmm.
what would you describe that word with? Just one word.
One word. Fuck. I think pretty.
Oh, fuck?
Wait, fuck. Impulsive. Because there was
Impulsive. That's a good one.
There was a lot of things we did, out of the. Because fuck it, why not?
Spontaneous.
Exactly, yeah, impulsive. And since I was kind of new to the whole game, and like I said, it's my first and only relationship to this day, it's definitely impulsive. We did a lot of things that I was like, all right, fuck it, why not?
What celebrity do you think you can pull right now? If you were,
If
you just like ran into them,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, I know I could secure this bag. Whoever it is. It could be like a celebrity crush as well. That was like one of the next questions to that. But
My celebrity crushes all my life always been Chantel Jeffries, bro. Chantel Jeffries, she's a DJ. I'm pretty sure. Does anybody know Chantel
I know
Jeffries?
Chantel.
No?
You
Yeah?
do?
Okay.
No.
how'd she look like?
Yeah. I feel like I'd definitely get a shot at Chantel Jeffries. If I was famous enough and I actually had status up there, I'd definitely go for Chantel.
What about you,
Jeffries.
Billy?
Bro, like I just like bad Latina bitches, bro. I'm sorry. You don't gotta be. You don't, gotta be
Don't
famous,
call 'em
bro.
that.
You don't right. Just like bad hyenas, man.
There you go.
Some mamas, bro. Shit.
Who's a Latina mama that you like right now? Then. Oh, hey!
Cut that shit out,
bro.
Cut that shit out.
All right, my fault. Go ahead.
But I don't know, celebrity-wise, I would say like Zoe Saldana, maybe.
Oh,
she's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
bad, bro. She's pretty
Not
bad.
that bad.
That was good. Keanu?
Zoe Kravitz. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's Catwoman.
Yeah,
Catwoman and the new
Catwoman.
Batman. Zoe
That's
Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz's daughter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
What about you, Armani?
I don't know.
We're doing more back there.
Natalie Portman.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
That's
Have you seen
That's a
Black
good one.
Swan? Have you seen Black? Oh my God, bro. Her and Mila Kunis. Oh my God. I was youngin' with the fucking. Doing. Jeez Louise,
Mila
guy.
Kunis and the Wizard of Oz, though, bro. Oh my God.
The Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of
Yeah,
Oz.
when she was in Oz. You don't remember that?
The Oz, the one with
Oz.
Michael Jackson? Oh, that's the Wiz.
What's-
That's the Wiz.
Yeah, that's the Wiz.
Oh, my bad.
What's going on, bro? Hey, we got Tony. Yo, who is this guy? Hey, get in. Sit down. Who's your celebrity crush? That's the first one. Second is based on your stature, based on your position. If you can pull a celebrity out, who would it be? First one, celebrity crush.
Rihanna, bro.
Oh, okay.
The Fenty
She
or
got a
the.
cranium, but she got a fat ass too, bro. You know?
She got that 5 head.
Yeah, she got the thing. She's taking it on aspect.
And then what celebrity do you think you can pull right now?
Coyle Ray, bro.
That's
She
hey.
posted my stuff on Instagram when I tagged her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you already.
That's
And then I have a video on my phone when she was at work. She pointed at my phone, bro. So.
Are you in
What you
Loquito?
think that
She
is, bro?
acknowledges
I'm
your
low-key
existence.
in there. I'm low-key in there.
All right, we gotta send you to work, bro. Hey, everyone, clap it up for Tony. Clap it up for. Hey, he's gonna be our tour guide later, Tony, bro. We'll catch you. Who is this guy?
Stops in the back.
Dude came out in a turtleneck. Like, damn, bro. Yeah, if there was a celebrity fade you could run, who do you want to run? Who do you want the
Fade?
celebrity fade?
Yeah,
to
one
run?
celebrity you're just like I want to run it with this dude. Who would it be?
Probably Kendrick Lamar.
Whoa.
I'm Team
want
Drake.
it.
I'm Team Drake. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm
okay,
Team Drake.
okay.
I'm Team Drake.
Well, it was never fuck Drake for me anyway. That's all I gotta say.
You gotta admit it.
Sorry, bro.
I'm conflicted.
I'm about to get roasted
I
by
remember you
Kendrick,
was conflicted.
What's your favorite Drake song?
Drake. Ooh, that's a lot.
I
bro.
know you've been hurt.
Nah. Rich Flex. You got I'm Upset.
Oh, damn.
Sicko Mode. Everything, bro. Literally.
Sicko Mode?
Every single Drake hit, I fuck with.
What did you think about Honestly Nevermind? Because a lot of people hated that shit.
I fuck with it.
I
like
fucked with it too.
I fuck with it too. It's a whole
What's the
different-
best song out of the album?
I'm telling you, I fuck with every single Drake song.
It's good, man. Fuck.
bro.
Sticky was really good. Massive was dude. That whole album was a banger. If you like house music, it was really interesting to.
That's
hear
what it
somebody
kind of
that
leaned
didn't do
towards
that.
was like
Yeah.
a house music vibe, right?
Yeah,
That's why people.
exactly.
He
That's why
hit
you were
that
saying
shit.
people didn't really fuck with it because he tried to
Yeah.
lean towards something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. And then did that collab with Bad Bunny with Gently. It was a fucking banger. I played that shit for
Yep.
like the whole month back to back.
Drake and Bad Bunny.
Yeah, they have a song Gently.
Damn, bro. I
Yep.
bet you were happy for that one, huh? Was Drake in your top 5?
He was actually, it was my, like, I think number 4. I think it was Drake and it was at Alpha, so. But Drake was in my top. Yeah.
Anybody else listen to Drake back there?
There you go.
What's your favorite song? Oh, fuck. Junior said minor.
Team
What
Canada.
song, Krishan? Do not
That's a
disturb.
good one.
D&D,
That's a
Dungeons and Dragons, Dungeons and Dragons.
That's a good one.
Hey, if you could run a fade with a celebrity, who would you run a fade with?
Probably Barry Keoghan because he was my fucking wife. But you know,
Sabrina Carpenter.
yeah,
Damn.
definitely Barry Keoghan.
Sabrina.
Ain't he like 40 or some shit? He looked 40.
Barry Keoghan age.
5. He wants to beat up a toddler.
32.
Wow, they make 60, you said?
Yeah, he looks fucking 60.
Holy shit.
Look it up. Look it up. He looks 60.
Damn.
You said look sexy?
60.
Hey,
Hold
I love
up.
you, Billy. Any fade?
Want to run a fade with Gibby.
Gibby?
From iCarly?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I know. You see, somehow the world will change me and be so wonderful.
Hey,
1, 2,
I grew up on
3.
iCarly.
Live life, be there. I know somehow we're gonna get there and feel
He's gonna
so.
sing the whole song.
And I'm telling you just how I feel. So, all right. So who? Gibby? That sucks.
Nah, I would not,
He'd probably fuck you up.
bro.
My fault.
Without his shirt and everything, man. Take that shit out.
You know that guy that was in the movie Maze Runner, and he's like he's the white guy, blonde hair, short, and he had the weird ass eyebrows that were like fucking, like.
Unibrow
I
or some
wanna-
shit.
dude, no, they were like arches. Like he just had some weird ass eyebrow. He had a really
the fuck?
punchable face.
That
after
just
I
like
saw
really
that.
grind your gears, huh? That
Yeah,
really
dude,
ticked you
As soon
off.
as I saw that, I was like, dude.
Like I want to fuck this dude up.
punch this guy. Why do I want to punch this guy? I don't even know this guy.
Fucking face.
I don't like
His
your
face,
fucking
his stupid little face.
Yeah, I did not like his face. Every time I saw him in a movie after that, I was like, fuck this guy.
Let's get it back here. Hey, Moy, if you can run any fade, any celebrity, who would it be?
Who you catching?
Jake Paul. Hey,
bro.
Damn.
Yo, let's both fight him.
He
Fuck
got
that
Mike
guy.
Tyson, so I don't know. Nah.
Yo, he's calling out Canelo. He was saying some shit at Canelo. I want to see that fight so fucking.
That
Dude,
was-
please fight Canelo.
Jake Paul and
Please,
Canelo?
God. Yes, please, God,
Nice.
make that happen. Please.
It's more for the money for sure. Facts.
Actually,
It's
I do
definitely
want
growing.
that. I just want because I know Canelo's
Would
gonna
lose.
win.
I mean, win. Yeah.
Wait, what you do? You think? Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that now. Don't do that now.
I bet my left fucking leg Canelo would win that fight.
Yeah.
Bro. Please let that
we
happen.
start-
Junior, who are you fighting?
Yeah, who you fighting, Junior? Russ. Hey, fuck Russ. That's a fuck Russ. Hey, Russ. If you
Yes, best one. Fuck Russ.
Has there ever been a situation while you're in the hospital you encountered something like paranormal where you're like,
Paranormal.
what the fuck was that? Or have you heard
Ooh.
stories from your
Thankfully,
colleagues?
I mean, I believe in all that shit, but thankfully to this
You don't
day-
believe in it?
I believe in it. I believe in it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
there's-
yeah.
I definitely believe in it.
Damn,
but
where we at, bro? Oh yeah, we in Dago. I forgot. Yeah, my fault.
so where the hospital is located at, we're in the surgical center. So apparently across from the hospital, that's where like it all started. That used to be like the OG surgical center,
Yeah.
and that's what we call it OPC now. That's where they do like small germ cases, smaller cases that don't
Okay.
require much equipment or much attention. And that side apparently, I think it's OR number 2 or 3, one of those. But I forgot the girl's name. I don't know if you guys want to look it up. It's the actor from the original The Exorcist. It's like she's like a white girl.
Mm.
She died in that hospital in that room.
Oh.
And so one day when I was a student there, I did a GI rotation, and that's where they do all the GI cases. And the lady, her name is Lily. Shout out to Lily, by the way.
God did.
She was telling me, she was like, yeah, she's speaks Spanish. She was like, did you know that in this room, the actor from The Exorcist, the OG actor, the OG movie, she passed away here from like some stomach complication during surgery, and so she passed away at the hospital.
Sure.
And it's true. If you look it up, it's like it says that she died at the the Rady Children's Hospital and everything. And I was like,
she was a kid?
she was a kid when she died. Yeah, she died at
didn't
the
know that.
hospital.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I'll look it up and say his name, but it's like an
Damn.
actual. And I was like,
You're
wow.
talking about the girl that played the
That played
Exorcist.
the actor, the Exorcist, basically.
Yeah, I heard
Wow.
she had to get some like psychological
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, I
from
heard.
that,
I heard
but
after
I didn't know
the.
she
I heard
died.
after the shooting, like she never like was able to
Recovered and
live
shit.
like a comfortable life
Mhm.
because
There were people that died on set during
yeah,
filming.
and
like,
they had to bless the set every day by a priest.
Oh, I didn't
So
even know
every time
that.
they would direct some scenes, whether
Yeah.
it was like
Uh huh.
just some like casual talking, they
Yeah.
had to ask a priest
Uh-huh.
from the church to come in to bless the set before
What
they
the
directed
fuck?
every
Seeing
single
all
day.
the people that died like
yeah.
later on in life, like just they
That
died
were-
really
that were
weird.
part of that
Yeah.
cast?
They
Yeah.
died in odd circumstances.
Yeah,
It was
bro.
so
Weird.
weird.
Burning alive and shit. Oh no, fuck that shit. But yeah,
That's-
it's,
well,
I think it's
I
over
hope
2
not.
or 3 that if I'm not wrong, correct me. But her name is Heather, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
But they're always like, oh yeah, it's always Heather. Like
Yo,
they'll
chat, can we look it
they'll,
up?
They'll see like the cabinets.
Exorcist, original Exorcist cast.
Open. The girl, yeah.
Thank you.
And then like the cabinets like open or like chairs like move or like like a noise would come out from that OR. They'd be like, oh, that's Heather, or like the actor.
Just like nonchalant, like, oh, that's Heather.
And I was like, what the fuck?
That's
is
Heather,
that?
you know,
And I
it's
was
a sexorcist.
just going through it, and I was like, yeah, no, fuck that. And I was a student at the time, and I was like, yeah, I'm
have you
that.
seen anything crazy? Have you seen
Me personally, no. At the hospital, no. Like in my personal life, no.
I don't know.
Look at this.
Fix it, buddy.
Pull up his search history. Is wild.
Jamie, pull up that picture with the bear and the and the Exorcist girl.
But nah, bro. Me personally, like I've never dealt with anything paranormal. I mean, I believe in it. You know, obviously, our culture is all about that shit.
Right.
Brujeria.
La Llorona.
La Llorona, la cucuy, todo este pedo. But then, like, I've never experienced none of this shit. But growing up, I was traumatized by like all the shows that like Extra Normal.
What scares you the most? What's like your fear?
My fear. I mean, does
Do
that
you-
be like ghost related, or like just my
No,
biggest fear?
just anything.
Oh, my
like,
biggest fear, spiders, bro. I'm terrified of spiders.
really?
Even the time-
Arachnophobia? Is that what
Yeah,
you have?
arachnophobia. Even the smallest spider will set me offline right now, bro. So, we
So
gotta
a
see
widow, if it was a widow right here and you
oh,
would,
bro, yeah, I'll dart at it.
you would
I'm
stop.
sorry.
You would.
I would dart off frame. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Oh yeah, here we go. Heather Michelle
There.
O'Rourke.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I think, what does it say? 13 years. She died at 13 years old.
There you go.
Wow.
That's crazy. 75 to 88.
Wow.
That's one. Yep.
Since you've
There you go.
never seen any ghosts, do you like believe in ghosts? Or
I
is
believe in it. I definitely
Okay.
believe in it. Like, the brujeria, and you attract what you give up type of shit. You could definitely, wish bad upon someone and all that shit. But like I said, I've never seen anything, and if I ever come across something like that, I mean, it's whatever. It's paranormal, but
Do you believe in aliens and stuff like that? Like the extraterrestrial?
100%.
Yeah.
What a
Hell yeah.
coincidence that back then when we were like in middle school and high school, they were like, oh shit, UFOs. And now I feel like it's like so normal, and more with the government speaking about it. They're like just
They also
casually-
confirmed it. They
Exactly.
also said
Yeah,
like,
they have like
extraterrestrials
hearings
are
and
real,
shit.
and we have
yeah, we
the
are
shit with
definitely
us.
not the only the only ones alive out there in this universe.
Holy fuck, this is a good fucking episode, guys.
This is a
Hey,
good
let's
one,
clap it
bro.
up for Jose one more time, bro. Let's go, bro. Jose Manuel Flores,
Appreciate it,
episode
appreciate it.
12, guys. We're gonna wrap it up right here, bro. But what I do want to say is, I have nothing but much love for you. Obviously, I'm proud of like how far you've gone. Hearing your stories, seeing like the struggles and the boundaries and the bumps that you had to go through. It's honestly super motivating for me. Who I've done 8 years military. I feel like anyone that meets me, they think I'm the most situated. They think like he got that shit figured out. So someone that is podcasting you, I take that shit to heart because I'm learning from you because I'm someone that is struggling.
Nah, yeah, bro. It definitely gets. Like I say, nothing but love for you. Having over all the boys in the back,
Yeah.
everybody. I'm honored. Dude.
Yeah.
Like I said, give it up for the
Yeah.
boys. Everything. Exactly, man. And it gets better. Like I said, we all go through shitty moments in life, but it's just temporary. It really is. It's just temporary. As long as you keep the positive mindset, you make the moves to actually better up as a person. I really see no obvious reason as to why the fuck you go downhill. It's only up from there. So
Exactly.
it's-
From your situation, what would you say? What was like some advice that you would tell people back home right now that you're?
Back home, okay, definitely. Invest your money, 100%. Work hard, be responsible. Also, your decisions in life are gonna make you who you're gonna become in a couple years from now. So if you are hesitant in cutting away negative people from your life, don't be hesitant. Do it. You're gonna lose friends along the way regardless, and you just have to level up yourself, bro. You really do. Whatever moves, decisions you make, it's where you're gonna end up. So that's my biggest advice to them, honestly. Save your money. Try to work as much as you can while you're young.
While
Pick
you
up-
can, yeah.
Exactly. Pick up overtime. Pick up all that shit while you can. Just take advantage of it. Really, it really is. You wanna
because
be,
you're gonna get to a point where you can't do
there's
overtime.
gonna be a
you know what I
point
mean?
where you can, where you kind of just want to spend time with your family. If you want to start your own family, you also got to eventually make them a priority, and you won't be able to work as much. And maybe in the future you want to make a big purchase. You want to, get your house, get a nice car or something. Exactly. So it's gonna take sacrifice. It's gonna take hard work. And that's how it was for me, I didn't have a car 4 years ago, and I wanted a nice car, and I was like, I'm gonna work my ass off for it.
Yeah.
And I got it. So, and it just gets better from here. So, That's my biggest advice for everybody.
That's crazy. Hey,
it,
much
guys.
love, bro. That's
but
I
love,
have
man.
nothing but much love to you, bro. And
This is such an honor, man. I really hope we're back someday here once again.
Oh,
we
bro.
should make it a tradition every fucking December. Or
Every
something.
December,
every year, check
run
in
back.
and shit. All the boys and
they go
everything.
take over every December
Yeah.
fucking with Jose, you know?
Hell yeah.
Right.
That's
right.
I'm in,
crazy.
man. That would be before we end that, I just want to give a quick shout out to everybody, who supported me. Mom, dad, brothers, everybody, literally friends, day one people, Kiki included, all you boys included. I just met you guys today, but anybody who's on my side or even against me, I just I really do appreciate everybody's support. Whether you're against me or with me, it's just motivation to keep going. And it's just everybody, literally all my family, aunts, everything, uncles. My barber, shout out to my boy T30.
Shout out the barber, though.
Exactly,
Yeah,
making me
right.
look fly as fuck every time. So shout out to my boy T30, everybody, literally. Just
That's
shout out
love, bro.
everything. I'm definitely loving. I'm blessed to be where I'm at today.
All right, y'all. This is a fucking podcast, bro. I got nothing else to say, but peace.